Bear with me. This is the first video I've basically ever taken on this tablet. It's brand new for me, so I'm still really getting used to it. This is going to be a test slash introduction video. I'm going to be using a PC golf game that I love to recreate the history of golf all the way back from 1860 with the first, well, they call it the Open, we call it the British Open here in the US, all the way through modern times, I suppose. I'm just showing you my home screen. Obviously, I'm a Hank Aaron fan. If you're interested in the game, after I'm done, there'll be a link in the description under the video that will lead you to where to purchase it and other links. So it's from ASG Publishing. It's called ASG Golf version 3, which is that's the version I have. I don't know if they've updated it since I whatever. I'm just going to do a quick overview here. You can even create your own courses, not in a like set up the green management type way. You basically can, I'll click on it for you. You can pick from any course they already have. Like here's Cherry Hills, and you can look at the hole, and if that's what you want, then you can put it on your course and you can enter in your course name. You can create a golfer. I might get into that later if anybody wants it. You can create your own tour with your base prize fund, and all of these different things, and you can make it so that it's like accurate to the time frame. What I'm going to be doing tonight or today is, I had it on the 1972 tour. I've already created a lot of this. Here is my 1860s. I've already played through it once just to see. Yeah, so I'm going to reset it. What I had to do, because you can't have, you have to have a certain amount of golfers in a tournament. So I brought Allen Robertson, actually died before the first 1860 Open, and he was actually the best golfer of the time. So I actually brought him back to life until I get enough golfers that actually participated to fill out my field. The first bunch of Opens were played at a Scottish course called Prestwick Golf Course. The beauty of this game is that it has this thing called the Hickory Project, which can replicate the higher scores of the time. So you won't see any 60s. It'll barely, I mean, you might even barely even see any 70 scores here. These guys were just out there fluffing around in the tall grass, just trying to get it home in less than the other guy. So basically what I'm going to do today is, well, this is the basic game. I'll answer questions if there are any, and obviously I'll get a lot better at this as I go. But here is the website for the game, and like I said, I'll put a description in the, or I'll put a link in the description below. This is the best golf game I've played on the computer. It has a huge stat base. I mean, just all of this stuff. And I'm just going to run a quick round. I'll do it on auto. Turn all that off so that they just do it on auto, and then you guys can like see the wind can change, and we're playing links, and it's moderate. See, it changes, and I mean, unless you actually play shot by shot, which I could do that at times too, it goes so quick. And as you see, the first round's already over, and the scores are about what you would expect. Old Tom, who's one of the best ever, only parred 3 times. But the great thing about this is look at all these stats that they give you. And you can see how everybody fared on the holes. There was 1 birdie, period. And then here's the leaders. I bet Willie Park had the birdie. He did. But yeah, this was just an introduction to give you an idea of the game. I'll run through the rest of the first, excuse me, the rest of the first open, just so that you can see the, sorry, like I said, I'm still getting used to this, so don't mind my non-editing, because I'm just going to put it on there raw. I'll finish this first open so that you guys can see like the stat page and stuff, because it's actually pretty in-depth and really cool. And I know some of you aren't even going to have any idea who some of these people are. I'm sure that most of the people that I even talk to may have heard of Old Tom, but Strath and Robertson are unknowns. You might know Willie Park. This is Willie Park Sr., not Willie Park Jr., who actually was a better overall golfer, but he actually broke 80. He's got a 5-shot lead. Now there's 3 birdies, and I bet he has, yep, he's got 2 of them. So let's just quickly get through this tournament. I love how the wind changes on its own. And later on, I can really, it says like this kind of stuff, and you can select golfers when the fields are bigger to keep an eye on them. Look at that. Willie Park has got a 6-shot lead. Old Tom is not doing so hot. But this was the scores of the day. Final round of the very first open. Let's see if Park can fall apart. He's trying to, as you can see as the wind changes midway through. And he did. He fell apart with a 94. And Andrew Strath is your winner with 1 birdie and not many pars. But the reason I did that is to show you the stat page. Don't mind the money. That's always the same. And the points, whatever. You're kind of looking for that, but then I'll show you the stat pages. Like, look at how you can see greens in regulation, the putting, all the golf stats that you would ever want for just about anything. And if anybody ever wants to see anything, I would be happy to copy and send this, because I also have an Excel file where I'm going to keep track of everything. So Andrew Strath, excuse me, will, and see, it even has these neat things where winner records, biggest comeback, Andrew Strath came, and Willie Park had the largest blown lead, excuse me again. So that's going to be my first video. Like I said, I'll give you the link in the description, and let me know what you like. If you don't like it, if you want to talk about golf, whatever. If you want to see more, let me know. Subscribe. I mean, I'm not trying to do this at all. It's just this is a game I love to play. Uh, I've spent countless hours building my own courses out of the courses they already have in the game. Obviously, you can put pictures on here. Like I think I have a really great old Tom picture. Look at that dude. He looks like he's just ready to go hit the old time links, doesn't he? Anyway, let me know what you'd like to see. In one of the future videos, I will play around shot by shot, so that video will be a little longer than this one. So, hope you enjoyed it, and let me know.